It's 1 a.m. and I ain't tired. I can stand right here and talk all night if you want. I ain't got no place to be, no one's waiting for me. I won't lie, I'm into you. Got like a million ideas.
Hello, welcome to Loaves and Letters. My name is Jennifer. Thanks for coming along. This is another knit vlog, and my knitting and video making mojo is quite high at the moment, but it's also quite chaotic, the energy, because there's a few projects I have that I want to do, there's projects that I need to finish, and I thought a great way to order those thoughts and make them a little bit more cohesive was to film a video. So let me just show you the projects that I have on the go, what I want to get done, and maybe I'll show you a bit of our day. We had some donuts that were really good last night, so I'll show you a picture of those here. There was like, my favorite flavor is, I like the Golden Gay Time, but my favorite is the Fruitalicious. So good. It's got like a lychee flavor. But anyway, knitting. This is one that I got off my crochet hook, and I made a video about this, so if you want to see that, check out the last video. And hopefully I have edited it, because I still need to edit that video, but we can do that during nap time. Anyway, projects I need to get done, skis, so I can start a new pair of socks, or actually, okay, one at a time. This is the Togetherness socks. They're getting there. I'm at the toe decrease, and I've done this is the second sock, so I've done one sock already. I'm using Cruchy striped yarn, 2.25mm needles, and the Togetherness socks are it's just a free pattern you can find on Ravelry, and some people are actually knitting it with me or already have finished theirs because I'm taking so long to finish mine. But yeah, that's that one. I am going to try to finish this. This is the planning section, all right? We're planning out our knitting, because I watched Knitting Naughty this morning, another podcaster, and she just seems so on it. Like, she knows, like, she has goals for like when she wants to finish blankets, and like she's like, I didn't use up all my crochet time, so I started on a new project. I don't know, it's just very, very organized, and like everyone has a different style, right? I'm just doing it a few projects at a time, just trying to not overwhelm myself. I am trying to pare down my projects so that when I start working, I don't have like too much on the go. So this will be done very soon. And to replace this is where I'm going now, okay? It's yeah, chaotic energy, but you're with me, right? You're with me. Bear with me as well. Thank you. I'm going to cast on the beanie for my daughter. I'm going to be knitting the Prairie Fairy hat, a free hat pattern from Garn Studio is the website. It's drops, and yeah, I want to knit the Prairie Fairy hat for her, and I wanted to show you the yarn that I'm going to use before I start. So I probably should put this all in a bag, but this is a lot of yarn from New Zealand. So this is Bandit 100% wool, proudly made in New Zealand, machine washable, dry flat. I hope it's not too scratchy. Is it scratchy? It's a little bit scratchy, but it's okay, I think. 50 grams, 101 meters. So 50 grams, 101 meters. Is this a fingering? No, it's DK. It says DK. There is the label. It's got a cute little kitty cat. So that's going to be the main color. I'm not using as many colors as the pattern, but the white is going to be the Country Check Heaton 8-ply. And a little contrast will be Ashford Merino DK, 100% merino wool, 50 gram double knit. And this is very soft. So this will be just a little pop of color. I use this for the Sophie scarf. And then I pulled this out too, because this is the Peyton's Merino 5-ply. So it might be a little bit too thin for a contrast color, but the main colours will be these three, and then maybe I'll add this fourth colour. But yeah, I'll probably stick to these three because they look very nice together. So yes, once I finish that sock, I'm going to start on this sock. I also have this pair of socks going, the Hollingbourne socks. Haven't made any progress since I showed you on the podcast, but I still love it, still obsessed. I have a little bit more to go on this leg, but the problem is I am knitting off a cone of yarn from Nundle Woolen Mills, which is local to me. Local as in I bought it online, but I'm pretty sure it's a mill in Australia. And I'm knitting it straight off the cone, but I want to dye some yarn, which is another chaotic project that I'm adding to the list, which means I need to cut this yarn. So I'll probably take some yarn off this first, and maybe about, I reckon about 20-30 grams for the socks should be enough, hopefully. Yeah, maybe closer to 30 grams. So I'll do that, and then I can also take off 20 grams to dye, because I really want to dye some yarn, and yeah, we can do that together in the vlog, or at least a little bit of it. So there's another sock, and then the last project that I'm getting through, and I'm happy because I only have this big project. I do have a sweater that I want to knit with this green yarn behind me, but I am really playing Yarn Chicken. I don't know the last time, I can't remember the last time I played Yarn Chicken, but we're getting through this yarn, which is also very exciting. This is the August cardigan by Johanna Gerish, or Johanna. I'm sorry if I pronounced it wrong. I should show you this side. So we've done a sleeve, oh, nearly a sleeve. I haven't done the ribbing yet, but I did do the decreases at the bottom. It's a very thick sleeve, as you can see, and I only have this much yarn left. I'm holding it double, so I have 2 balls. So hopefully that's enough for the second sleeve. I'm going to cut this yarn now. I've already put it on, I just put it on a pair of Magic Loop sock needles to hold it. So I'm going to cut that. I'm going to start the second sleeve, and then I'm going to split the yarn in half once I finish the second sleeve, and hopefully we have like at least a little bit for the cuff. I don't know how long this is right now. Oh, there's a bit of a hole, but that's okay, because look, I can just pull this, and I mean at least one hole is closed. Anyway, yeah, I think it's long enough. It's pretty much long enough there already, because if I block it, it'll be a bit longer, I think. But if I put it on properly, you can see that I just need to do some cuff, and I don't know how much yarn I'm gonna have left after I do the second sleeve. So we're gonna pick up for the second sleeve. We'll do that. Hopefully I have the needles in here. They might be in the other bag. But yeah, pick up for the second sleeve and do that. So how many projects is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll finish that sock. I think finishing that sock, the togetherness socks, is going to be the first thing on the agenda. Wow, I've talked for a long time already. Yes, that's what I'm going to do. And yeah, I will see you once I've made a bit more progress. In my cozy cardigan that I finished, and I even weaved in all the ends. I was playing Yarn Chicken at the end, but I did end up with, I don't know, 20-30 grams. Where did I put it? It's in here somewhere. About that much left. You see my pajama pants probably. We're friends, it's all good, right? I am feeling a lot of creative energy actually. So I finished this off. I started I'm gonna make the Paloma sweater. I'm just like reaching behind me for everything. Ugh. Oh yes, that's attached to that ball of yarn. Can you just, I'm just gonna lean back here and show you. I don't know how much time I have before everyone gets back home from the playground, but started like the turtleneck for the Paloma sweater, which is a free pattern from Espace Tricot. Love that, love this colour. From Bendigo Woolen Mills, starting with the 4mm needle. I didn't do a gauge swatch. I want to do a gauge swatch just to like decorate my study, but I don't want to do a gauge swatch to actually figure out what my gauge is. That's okay, but I'm feeling a lot of like creative energy, and then I'm also doing, sorry, I'm very, very unorganized. That's okay. It's just, we're just making, we're throwing things around, we're making messes, we're creating, it's all good, it's all fun. I started a hat for my older one. It's the Prairie Fairy hat by Drops. It's a free pattern. Don't know if it's gonna be big enough. I don't know, I might need to block it out. I really want it to be for her because the little one already has enough. Oh well, she has probably one that fits her and one that's too small, but I put on her head anyway. But yeah, aren't the colours just perfect colours? So this should get done soon. Oh, these colours are giving me life. And speaking of colours, I want to dye yarn. I wound this is probably about 30 grams. I want to do 20 grams, I just got carried away. 20 gram hanks, so I'm just going to keep winding these around the bottom of the chair so they're ready for me to dye. And maybe I'll get the pot out and dye it either tonight or in the morning. Maybe it'll be a nice morning routine. But I feel like this is something what I want to do. I want to have like lots of different colours of sock yarn to choose from, because I have an idea. I have an idea that I want to execute. I also made a huge knot, which is over there, but a huge knot, like a pile of sock yarn in a knot that I have to untangle because I wasn't very smart when I did that. But yeah, that's what I'm working on at the moment. I have finished this, I finished my bag, I have to finish editing the video for that, and yeah, just there's a lot going on. I really like this length that it is right now, so I don't want to block it yet, but when I block it I can make the sleeves probably a bit longer and probably stretch it out sideways a little bit so that it fits a bit better. It tends to curl in at the moment when I wear it, like it just curls in like that, and I want it to sort of lay a bit flatter. I think it would be great actually when I block it. Maybe I should do that. I'm just feeling a bit lazy. And it's actually very warm, but it would wrap around me nicer once I block it, I think, and once I put buttons on. And Lincraft are having 40% off sale, and I should also buy some elastic for these pants. Reaching behind me again. This is a great unorganized clip. But I need to put some elastic in these baby pants. So I need to get elastic and I need to get buttons. And hopefully I can do that all at the Lincraft 40% off sale. And I need to sort of, you know, weave in all these ends and close up these holes that have been created. These is the snuggle or the buddy, the pants from the Bloom at Rowan book. But yes, that is that, and everything is everywhere, and that is okay because we just wanna make things, and making things can be messy, but we don't need to worry about that. We just need to worry about making things and unleashing the creative energy while we have it, and also making the most of some quiet time while we have it, some alone time. It's another cold day here in Melbourne. But yeah, we'll keep going, we'll keep making. I'm very happy with all the colours and all the projects that have been started and finished at the moment. So yeah, I'll see you in the next clip.
It smells like chocolate. It smells like chocolate, Mommy.
Cinnamon.
Yeah. Oops. Oops. It's okay. We will clean it. Oh no, my shirt. This is chocolate set for you.
Oh look, my light's turned on automatically. That's nice. We have to return this lamp because apparently it's being recalled by Kmart. So yeah, there's that. I am feeling a bit lazy. It's a bit cold outside, but I did do a few things. I've been working on the beanie, which is also outside in the cold weather, so I'm not going to get it, but I might show you at some stage. The colours are really nice, but this is my Paloma sweater, and I just have a few moments by myself at home, which is, yeah, I get now and then. It's not rare, but I don't know when they'll be back. So I finished up the short rose. It's a German short rose in this pattern. I also finished the very long 10 centimeter turtleneck with twisted ribbing. It's a free pattern on Ravelry, so if you would like to knit one, you can also knit one. But yeah, I finished the German short rose for the shaping at the back, and now I just have to do a lot of raglan increases to get down. My hand was hurting, I think, from doing so much ribbing because I finished my cardigan on the sleeves and that had ribbing as well, and so my wrist on my left hand was hurting a little bit. So to switch it up a little bit, I did a few rows. I learned how to do the Norwegian style of purling. Sorry, my camera is... yeah, there you go. Yeah, so I did this fancy Norwegian way to give my left hand a rest, which I really liked. It was just a little bit slow going, and I was scared that my gauge would look a little bit weird because I was going back and forth with different purling methods. So yeah, that was fun, learning a new way to purl. It was pretty cool too because you don't have to bring the yarn to the front. You just keep it at the back. So yeah, I have switched to the larger needles, 4.5 millimeter now. It was 4 millimeters for the ribbing. And yeah, I'm having fun with this. Hopefully I will learn the pattern for the raglan increases soon, but I'll probably have to write them down anyway because I think there's 13 repeats of that. And we are having pizza tonight, so I can show you my sourdough pizza dough, which I have perfected. We're going to use some semolina on the trays, and we have some, you know, tomato sauce, cheese, salami, the usual things. But yeah, it's a nice cozy night for pizza, and I think I might put some chips in the air fryer too because chips, am I right? I am not holding this screen very well, so sorry about my shoddy camera work, but yeah, liking this. I'm liking that it's just like stockinette, no cables, just some raglan increases to factor in, and they're just knit front backs too, so they're not even like make one right, make one left. I don't have to think too hard, just got to follow instructions, and I feel like people are home now, so I will check in with you soon.
Come a little closer. I wanna dance with you.